Good morning. Rudi and I are here at the Poudre Pass Trailhead. And today we're going to go for Mount Richthofen, and we're going to do it via the East Ridge. So what we're going to do is we're going to hike in on the Grand Ditch Road, and then we're going to jump off the road, hike in to the Skeleton Gulch for a little ways. We're going to look for the best spot to hike up to the top of this ridge, and then we're going to hike along the East Ridge up to the summit of Mount Richthofen. Official start time 6:47, and we are just now entering the Rocky Mountain National Park. All right, this is going to be a perfect day. I am so excited to do this mountain today. It's been eluding me for over a year now, but when I saw that they had the road open, I was like, it's time to get it. We're coming around the corner, and I believe we're going to get a view of Mount Richthofen, and that is going to be it. The big one to the right. Oh, wow. That is up there. Just walking alongside the Grand Ditch. That water looks nice and clear. That'd be good to drink out of, although I don't think running out of water is going to be an issue today. And this is looking back down into the Kawanichi Valley. And if we would have had to start from the Colorado River Trailhead, it's like way over here somewhere. It is super far away. By starting way up here, we're making this hike much easier. We've got a moose on the trail. Come on, girl, keep moving. Keep moving. Well, let's go shoulder mount. Let's leave it rolling in case I get trampled. That'll be entertaining for everybody. Oh my God, see that moose whoop Nick's ass. Come on, keep it moving. Yeah, there you go. Here's the second one coming out. Ooh, that is a baby. It's a little one. Huh. That's cute. They are both right there. We're gonna keep it moving. Nope, don't come back this way. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. And we have just about completed the road section of the hike. We are here at the end of Skeleton Gulch, and there's the bridge. All right. Yeah, this is the way to do it. This didn't even take us an hour and a half to get up here. Yeah. All right. The fun part is about to begin. Skeleton Gulch, baby. I'd say we're about a half a mile into the Skeleton Gulch. We just broke through to the open part, and we believe this is where we need to start heading up to gain the East Ridge. It looks like the best spot, and what we're gonna do is just bounce it straight over here and then right up that way. Yeah, I think this is it. This doesn't look too bad at all. We've got quite a little ascent ahead of us right here to get up on that ridge But this is literally like half of the gain of the hike right here. So we're just gonna have to do it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tasty. We're up here around 10,800 already. So we're pretty close to halfway. And this is getting better. It's starting to open up a little bit. We're gonna head it off in this direction, kind of take it diagonal up the side here and see if this works. And we're getting up there. This is getting real awesome. And we can actually see the little trail right here. It's only 10 after 9 right now, and we're almost up on the East Ridge. And that's a good thing. We have got all the time in the world. We don't need to hurry, which we won't be because I'm going to be going slow up this thing. We're at about 11,300 right now. The beginning of the ridge is at about 11,005. So we're really close. We have just gained the ridge, and this is just fantastic. That's Lulu Mountain, Iron Mountain sticking up behind it. It's Thunder Pass. You can actually see Cameron Peak sticking up way back there. The Electrode is looking pretty big. Static Peak. And then we're just going to continue on the ridge right here. Just take it straight up. Mount Richthofen. Highest mountain in the Never Summers. I cannot wait to be up there. It's going to be badass. This is blowing me away right now. This is way better than I imagined it. The closer we get to this thing, the scarier it's becoming. Boy, that one section right there just looks really steep. Whew. Got some bighorn sheep down there. I wish I could move that fast. They just covered like 300 yards, like 15 seconds. We're making our way up this East Ridge pretty quickly, to be honest. It's a steady uphill, but it's just so magnificent up here that it doesn't seem too hard. I don't know, it doesn't to me. I'm just loving the views. Just saw some bighorn sheep off to the left. That was cool. And we're almost up to the savage part. Whew. I believe the fun and games are over. And this is gonna get real serious from here on out. Ooh, I'm liking this little trail right here. This is nice. People have definitely been up this part. We're still a little ways from the summit, but I am getting the summit fever. Starting to get the goosebumps of awesomeness, and I'm getting the feeling like nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing. Except for gravity. That's looking back at where we have come from. And you can see the Grand Ditch Road way down there. You can see the East Ridge that we came up. But we're getting up this thing. We're scrambling right up the side. That's looking over at TP Mountain. Looks like it has an east and a west summit. Those are pretty difficult. But this is what we're getting once we popped over that little notch. We were a little worried about this right here, but it looks like it does connect. And then we're just gonna take it straight on up. We just hit an elevation of 12,300, so less than 700 to the summit. And that's where it connects right there. And this is looking doable. It's a little loose through here, but this is nothing compared to the other side coming up from Lake Agnes. I mean, this is like 10 times better in my opinion. This is super fun. That's looking back down at the crux of the hike. That really wasn't too bad though. It looks so much worse than it is. But the views going up are just mind-blowing. Such a nice, clear day. Beautiful blue sky. And look how close we are. We're over 12,500 now. So like 400 more to the summit. And this is the home stretch. We're so close. 300 more vertical feet. Yeah. All right. It is just past 11 o'clock, which means that took us 4 hours and 15 minutes to get up here. This is absolutely amazing up here. One of the best days of the entire summer. It's totally crystal clear, not much smoke in the air. It's not too terribly windy, just enough to keep you cool. And yeah, this is such a good way to end the hiking season. That's looking down onto Lake Agnes. And then it goes up to that upper lake, right in between Mount Muller and Braddock Peak. I think that one way out there is called like Parkview Mountain. It's pretty big. It makes a lot of my videos. All right, guys, it's about 12 o'clock right now. We've been sitting up here on the summit for about an hour. And although I could sit up here all day, we do have to start heading back eventually. So it is time to go. It's time to head on back. This is unbelievable up here, guys. This is one of my favorite summits. Like, when I think of awesome summits, Mount Richthofen is one that comes to mind. This one, Taylor Peak, of course Long's Peak. That's the king of all of northern Colorado. Can't go wrong with Long's Peak. But for ones that aren't highly trafficked, yeah, this one right here is phenomenal. I highly recommend it. We're about ready to hit the next drop, and this one looks pretty steep. Just a little loose through here. Okay, and we've made it down the top two sections, and honestly, those are the ones with all the loose rock. It shouldn't be too bad from here on out, but this is what we're gonna do next. Take it along the ridge, right up here, and then through that little notch. That's looking back up at the summit, and we just came down all of that in about 30 minutes. That's not too bad at all. I don't know, I think Rudi did better than I did. Mine was pretty much like one controlled slide the entire way. This part right here is fun. Just nice, solid rock. You did that in about 15 seconds. And that is looking back up at what we just have come down. That's no joke. It almost seems like it's easier going up that than coming down it. Okay, now that we're getting a different look at this east ridge, I'm thinking maybe we came up a little too early. We came up through the trees here at the end of it. However, look at this grassy ramp right here. It leads all the way down and into the far end of the Skeleton Gulch. Awesome views of TP Mountain right there. Super badass looking. It looks savage too. I don't know how you'd get on that east summit. Just crazy looking. We're just heading straight on down the grass. So far, so good. This is much better than the trees. We just came down all of that. And I don't know, I kind of like the way we went up a little better. It was a little more exciting trying to find the way through the trees. And then when we were at the very end of the ridge, going up that big grassy hill was pretty cool. This seems real monotonous over here. Seems like a grind. Time for another side scroller. I love being able to get these shots with the GoPro because it's so steady. These were impossible with the Nikon. I could not walk straight and then hold that thing steady out to the side without it bouncing all over the place. Boy, going up this way would seem really difficult because you're looking at all the gain at once. Again, I would probably go up the way that we went just because it's really scenic to walk along the East Ridge. It's awesome. If you come up over here, you're not going to get any of that. And we have managed to pick up the trail out here, which is a good thing. We weren't sure. We were just kind of winging it. But I think we're pretty much going to have this trail the rest of the way now. That's my guess anyway. We have almost bottomed out at the water here. We're at just over 10,800. And now we just need to find the trail and continue on. We're taking a quick break right here. And this is probably one of the most beautiful spots of the day. This whole hike has been incredible. I'm thinking it's a good one to end the hiking season on. That's going to be Lead Mountain right out there in front of me. And this looks like a potential way to get up there. Take it on up the saddle. That looks doable. And then this big one right here is called Jiffy Pop Peak, also known as Cloud View Peak. Personally, I like Cloud View Peak better. I'm not trying to name the mountains after popcorn. We're not sure which side of the water the trail is on, but we chose to stay on this side, mainly so I could walk by this and video it, because it's super pretty. Check this out right here. And then right here to the north of the water, we're gonna pick the trail back up. Yes! Super happy about that. This grouse just jumped up and scared us. Sitting right there on the tree. And there he went. We have lost the trail, although I'm pretty sure this is the way. This probably just gets overgrown really quick. But yeah, check it out, we're back on the trail now. It's kind of trampled down right here. Looking good. Now I can see why you're not supposed to come all the way back here before you start going up to the ridge. It's real nasty, real confusing, and I would say much more difficult. I think the way we went up was the way to go. Okay. And in about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so, we have connected back with where we originally split off this morning. Right there by the rocks. And we're back to the Grand Ditch Road. This is phenomenal. Now all we have to do is walk this road 3+ miles and we're done. This involves virtually zero elevation gain. The thing I love most about this hike back is that it is all on this road, and we do not have to hike all the way back down to the Colorado River Trailhead. Oh my goodness. That would make this hike much, much harder. And as we hike back on this Grand Ditch Road, we're looking up at the very end of the Richthofen East Ridge, and we can actually see where we were sitting. Right there in front of those trees. And then right down there once again is going to be where Lulu City is, and that's where the trail is that leads back to the Colorado River Trailhead. You're looking at like 5.5 miles in that direction. Yeah, buddy, we did it. We were just up there. That blows my freaking mind. I can't even believe it. It just goes to show you that if you put your mind to something, you can do it. We've been hiking back for about 3 hours and 15 minutes, and we're on the final 1.5 mile stretch right here. Just taking it along this nice flat road, enjoying this beautiful blue sky. We're back to the Poudre Pass Trailhead. It's about 20 minutes to 4 o'clock right now. So that took about 3 hours and 40 minutes to come down. Not too bad. Beautiful hike. Awesome summit. I mean, things don't really get much better than today. We just checked the mileage, and we're looking at about 6.4 miles in each direction, which is pretty good. I mean, it's a little more than I thought it was gonna be, but it's a lot less than coming up from the Colorado River Trailhead. That one is 7.8 miles each way. We hope you enjoyed that hike, and until the next one, y'all, peace.